IVM.
Hello and welcome to the Habit Coach Podcast, the bite-sized podcast filled with quick and easy actionable habits. Remember, great habits create that awesome life. I am Ashdin Doctor, your habit coach. Today's fun fact of the day has to do with sprinting. Did you know that the more muscle mass a sprinter has, the faster they are? And this is because being fast while sprinting is not about how fast you can move your legs and hands. The speed comes from how much force you can push down into the ground. Hence, Usain Bolt spends 90 minutes in the gym training his muscles for this kind of power, doing lots of exercises to strengthen his legs and put on muscle for that explosive power. Sprinting is a fantastic sport, almost like gladiators on the starting line. The intensity of waiting for that starting pistol to fire, and in unison, these amazing humans take off. And in 9.58 seconds, the whole sport is over. In 9.58 seconds, you have either won or lost. In 9.58 seconds, your life can change. And that is the beauty and enigma of sprinting. Can you imagine just having 9.58 seconds to do something outstanding and win? When you hear Usain Bolt talking about the race, he often says the race is not what he focuses on. And his focus lies in the years and years of training. The amount he had to train to be able to perform those 9.58 seconds. Performing on the world stage is a small part of the process, but that is the only process we see as outsiders. We do not see the blood, sweat, and tears that went into making Usain Bolt the fastest man on earth. The dedication, the repetition of the training is completely missed. We only see that glory. Our lives are often like sprints. Instead, we treat them like marathons. We believe the glory of our lives comes after a lot of trudging along. Like if we lose time, we're increasing the distance between us and the goals. These last 2 years have been nothing but us losing time towards our goals. Most of us feel so stuck, so lost, and have given up trying. I speak to so many people who tell me that they had such great plans for their careers, and now it's over. All their plans have been washed away. They fear that they will never achieve their dreams, especially people graduating from college, people who are hoping for their promotion, people who have lost their jobs. Life is strange that way. We are led to believe that it is this consistent small milestones that we need to achieve, ultimately to reach glory, like a marathon runner. Instead, what if I told you to look at your life as a sprint? Your opportunity will come from you to perform for just those 9.58 seconds. The question is, will you be ready to do it? Just like the Olympics, they will come after long intervals, 4 years. But will you be ready? As your habit coach, I want you to understand that your future is dependent on the training you put in now. Your future is dependent on the learnings you have during these non-performance years. So many people message me or talk to me about how they want to make a change in their life and get a new job, a better job, but they have spent these years at home doing nothing. They've not learned or developed any skill. They haven't worked on themselves at all. During the lean periods, we train for the future opportunities. We do not sulk for not having opportunities. This is the time to grow. The time to show will come later. This is the time to dig deep and train in the darkness. I'm recording this podcast because I know that you might be feeling hopeless or directionless or confused right now. A feeling of what is the point? A feeling of screw it. Let's just watch Netflix and eat junk. Guys, this is your opportunity to train in peace. Think of life as a sprint. 99%, maybe 99.99999% of it is spent in training and growing. Training for that moment to shine. And we all get that moment in our lives. The question is, will you be ready for it? So your super simple habit to thrive during these uncertain times is to spend time and invest in yourself. Learn new skills. Educate yourself. Maybe change your friend circle. Maybe hire a coach. Do online courses. And actually finish them. This training is for your 9.58 seconds. Your opportunity will come. Be ready for it. So start these habits and share with us your progress using the hashtag #TheHabitCoach. If you like this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to reach out to me, I am Ashdin Doc on Twitter and Instagram. You can find lots more information on my website, awesome180.com, or check out different content on my YouTube channel called AWESOME180. That's Awesome180.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. I'd like to thank the sponsor on the network this week, Credentia. Thank you so much for making this possible. On Cyrus Says, Cyrus was joined by actress Shreya Pilgaonkar to talk about her career in acting. On Begin the Journey, Ashish Vidyarthi lists down the modern concepts of friendship and how one can choose the right friend circle in life on Begin the Journey. On The Habit Coach, Ashdin Doctor was joined by Aisha Bilamoria to talk about running and developing an athletic mentality. Farhad and Sunethra are joined by LGBTQ workplace advocate Suresh Ramdas to discuss the new normal in queer relationships on KBCD. On Tere Mere Raaste, Keshav Chaturvedi takes us to the riverbanks of Banaras and describes the soulful mornings to us. And finally, on the Positively Unlimited podcast, Chetna Chakravarti takes the fear out of the word responsibility. And with that, I hope to see you again next week.
Hi, I'm Zarina Poonawalla, host of the Empowering Series podcast on the IVM network. I happen to be a peak performance coach and leadership coach by profession, and I'm here to share with you productivity tools, life-altering techniques, and real-life hacks to help you achieve your maximum potential in everything you do, your relationships, professions, careers. So tune in every Monday to unleash your inner power. Be safe, be well, be empowered.